check in and just let you guys know, man. Low key is the biggest flex. I'm not going to play with this live. A lot of people that get money, they want to flaunt it in your face because they've been harboring pain. They've been having a grudge deep down inside. So when they come, fell down. So when they come up, they feel like they want everybody to feel their pain. You guys have to understand, whatever you going through, listen, you going through it for a reason. You're going through it to learn a lesson. Everything is a blessing. Stop stressing. And I'm going to say it again. Whatever you're going through it for a reason. You're going through it for a season. There's a reason for the season. And I'm going to say that again. There is a reason for the season that you're going through what you're going through. But trust and believe you're going to be happy that you stayed in the fight when it looks beautiful. Listen, my view ain't always look like this, but when you stay in a fight, you're going to realize that it was worth it. That's what nobody really wants to talk about. People want to talk about the grind, the grind, the grind. But at the end of the day, listen, forget the shine. Move low key. When you move low key, at the end of the day, you ducked off in a cut. They don't know where you at, and that's how it should be. Everybody that want to be on Front Street, listen, love those people at a distance. Let them do them. And I'm gonna say this again. I'm trying to give you guys real content that's gonna help you in any city, South Dakota, Minnesota. At the end of the day, I'm trying to give you that content because when it's all said and done, people look at celebrities and they idolize them and they want to hold up they rollie like Shador Sanders. But when it's all said and done, you don't have to do that, bro. Like whatever you felt in the past, let it go. Like heal. To me, YouTube is my therapy. If something happens to me, I come to YouTube, I talk about it. This is my therapy, and I love it. But when it's all said and done, if I get, any type of, crazy car or anything, I'm not gonna show it off. I'm not gonna show it off. And that's how it is. They want us to just be show offs. When it's all said and done, you don't have to live like that. Take your time, stack your crumbs, build your pie. Let me sip some of this latte. 44, we in here. Listen, it's a beautiful feeling. It's a beautiful feeling when you don't got nothing to prove to nobody. Like you don't got nothing to prove to your parents. You don't got nothing to prove to your brothers. You don't got nothing to prove to your sisters. You don't got nothing to prove to society. You don't got nothing to prove to anybody. It's really a beautiful feeling when you don't have anything to prove. You guys have to understand, like, everything, every step of the way, be thankful. Be in a state of gratitude and be thankful. Every step of the way, thank God for life. Thank God for health. Thank God for strength. Thank God for the simple things. Don't worry. Don't worry about anything material. Material things are just. What's the difference between Nikes and shoes that cost $2? As long as they cover your feet, they cover your feet. A lot of people really never stepped into adulthood. And adulthood is realizing that if things are going great for you, if things are finally going your way, don't rub it in. Don't show off. Don't spike the touchdown. And I'm going to say this again. Don't spike the touchdown when you score. When you feel like you knew that everything was going to play out the way it was supposed to play out, don't spike the touchdown. Be humble. Stay in a fight. The 10th and the 11th round are the champion rounds. There is nothing better than the 10th, the 11th, the 12th. Those are the best rounds when you go the distance. There's nothing better than the 10th round. I agree 100%. There is nothing better than the 10th round. Stay in a fight 10 rounds. If you make it to the 10th round, you're going to the 11th. You're going to the 12th. You're going to win the fight. You guys have to understand life is a test. And the test is to make sure that you deserve everything that you have. I don't care about skin color. I don't care about anything. If you have Wi-Fi, you get what you deserve. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Don't worry if you're getting, don't worry. Don't worry. Because, like I said, don't worry. It's okay. Just focus on, what's in front of your plate and be happy with the peas on your plate. You guys have to understand, be happy with the peas on your plate. Because, see, when you enjoy your peas, you're going to enjoy everything that comes your way because you're still happy with the peas. So if the steak come your way, you're still happy with the steak, but you're still happy with your peas. If the lobster come your way, to those who like lobster, you're happy with the lobster, but you're still happy with your peas. When it's all said and done, we don't have anything to prove to anyone. Once you feel peace in your heart and you come to a great place, I wish this for every man, where he knows that he can do something, and when he accomplishes it, he keeps it silent. He keeps it private. And the garlic butter, that's what it's all about. And the garlic butter, I agree 100%. Well, I agree with that statement. I love garlic butter. With the garlic butter, let it breathe. Oh, with the garlic butter, let's go. Let's go. That got me pumped up. You guys have to understand the simplicity of life. Garlic butter made me smile. Isn't that beautiful? Garlic butter can make me smile instead of a supercar. Always, every step of the way. I call my channel Keep It Simple for a reason, because when we keep life simple, life is a beautiful thing. We have the ability to listen. We have the ability to read. We have the ability to do a lot of things. And yet we're still thinking about the loss, the downtime. Listen, everything that you lost, you can gain back. And I'm here to share that with you guys. 3 more minutes. And I'm here to say everything that you lose, you're going to gain again. Don't crash out because you lost 50,000. Don't crash out because you lost 80. Whatever you lost in the past, you're going to get it back. And not only are you going to get it back, but you're going to get it back with no fake friends around you, no snakes around you. You're going to get it back in better conditions, better environment. So if you feel you're not where you want to be, when it's all said and done, how about you get to where you need to be? Like, no excuses. Nobody's going to grab your hand. That's the worst thing you could do, is grab somebody's hand, because they'll allow you to let you grab their hand. But the whole time you grabbing their hand, they're going to be like, I can't believe this man is grabbing my hand. Minor setback, major comeback. Shout out to Trunks in the building. Trunks, when is the channel coming? Long time supporter. I definitely recognize his profile. Maybe because it's Dragon Ball Z. Definitely. Let me know when the channel is coming, on the way. Pump up the volume. Shout out to Trunks, always showing love. Thank you. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. It's the small things. The small things, small steps, climb mountains. That's why I move in silence. Listen, that's what this whole live is about. When it's all said and done, people want to be outside in the hood with 80 people outside. They want people looking at them. Man, listen, I used to be there, but that's not where I want to be. I'd rather be in environments where Lamborghinis are like Hondas. Those are the environments that I want to be in. And I'm going to say that again. I want to be in environments where Lamborghinis are like Hondas. because you just see so many of them. I want to be in abundant environments. I mean, that's a beautiful thing, because a lot of people, they don't believe that these things can happen. They believe that these people are special. No, when it's all said and done, nobody's special. Nobody's special. Dubai, yes. I mean, well, outside of Dubai, because at the end of the day, if no, Dubai is a little bit on the strict side, but other than that, yeah. But places like Miami, stuff like that, like just in any environment, a lot of places are like that all over the world. But yeah, I don't want to be in places where $150,000 car makes you want to carry my bags and start kissing the bottom of my shoe. No, 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 no. I don't want that type of crowd around me. I don't want, people with that mindset around me. It's just like, if you think big and you don't have people around you that think big, you don't listen. If you guys want to know it, if you guys want to know something, put a 44 in the chat. And we're gonna finish this live. We're gonna finish this live. But you guys have to understand, like, when you start a business or anything, all you really need is an IT guy. That's it. If you know somebody that starts IT, you and somebody that knows IT, you guys could take over you guys like a two-man combination. You don't even got to be best friends, buddy, but all you need is somebody that knows IT. If you run into any technical jams on your website, if you run into any problems with an app or anything, you feel me? Or you can learn IT yourself if you want to. But I'm just saying, if you don't know IT, if you're not tech savvy in the year 2025, and you run into somebody to do IT and they cool, listen, link up. Think bigger picture. See, people don't talk about real content. They just want to talk about how to stay down, how to remain down. You know what I mean? Like man down, man down. They give you that man down nonsense. But when it's all said and done, if you know somebody to do IT and they like to put in work, and like they about that, but you just happen to know them, like at the end of the day, don't let that resource, you feel me, pass you. Like, don't let that resource pass you up. Because I'm telling you, a lot of guys that know IT, I'm telling you, what happens when your merchandise start jumping? What happens when everything starts jumping like Jordan? You feel me? What happens when you drop a release, 50,000 t-shirts and the website crash? The website crash, if you don't know IT, what? Now you got a problem. But at the end of the day, drop 50,000 t-shirts, you feel me? Website crash, your IT man, get it back up, boom, 50,000, boom. Next thing you know, you and your mom in a villa. If you know somebody know IT, you good. You really don't need any friends. Get a dog, get a cat, get a goat. I don't know why they turned a goat into something demonic. I like goats. Goats, they're cool, you feel me? But get a goat, you can get a ram. Now, I think the ram is the symbol. But yeah, I like goats, get a zebra, ducks, whatever, and your ideas and an IT guy, the IT guy could formulate any idea that you have in the back of your head. It's simple. And that's how I'm gonna finish this live. We got 1 more minute left, and it is what it is. But you guys really don't need friends. You guys don't have to force anything. You guys don't have to force fitting into society. You guys don't have to worry about forcing anything. Somebody said, I appreciate the input. Hooping again soon, boss. You know what? I might have to start a separate channel, because I want to do a fitness channel, but you know what? Just buying cool tennis shoes and shooting basketball, it's just been a fun hobby. It's been fun, like feeding the ducks. But I think I'll be shooting tonight on this live. Yeah, this channel, I'll be shooting a live. On my main channel, we just going straight in, motivational content on that channel. Mr. Keep It Simple, and that's it. Shout out to the FLS. Somebody said, I just text my boy to stop doing street stuff and stay low key. We was getting so much money in the streets, but he wants to stunt 24/7. Can only love bro from a distance. I mean, that's all you can do, bro. Loving somebody at a distance is a beautiful thing. I got love for people in Mississippi. I've never been to Mississippi. I got love for people in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I never been to Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Shout out to Baton Rouge, Louisiana. If you're watching this live, shout out to Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I got love for people in, all over, all over. You feel me? I got love for people in Finland. Never been to Finland. It's a beautiful thing, and once you get that nonsense and that programming out your mind and out your heart, what happens is you walk around with love. That's the most powerful thing you could do. If people want to stunt and show off, that's because they still kids. We used to do that in private school, bro. One of my favorite subjects was show and tell. You feel me? So 9 out of 10, if you still showing off and telling about it, 9 out of 10, you still like in a third grade, and that's the reality of it. When I was in private school, I was bused to go to private school. We had something called show and tell. I used to love to bring my toys and tell about it. The richest in the world, we don't even know their names. Let it breathe. That's what I'm trying to say. But they don't hear me though. But let it breathe. I agree. Let it breathe. We don't know them. They could walk past you. I mean, they could step on your shoe. You don't know them. But that's the purpose of a celebrity. They just there to distract you from the fact that who is who? Like, who really runs this company? Like, then when you start going up the ladder, you're going to realize it's another layer to another layer to another layer. It's like a family-sized bag of Lay's. Follow the wordplay. Now, people use Instagram to show off or fake and flex. That's because they're not in shape. I don't care what anybody say. When you in shape, you don't really got to show off and flex. You know what I mean? But, I mean, to each his own. I don't know. I feel like in this generation, if you in shape, if you 200 pounds, all muscles, you don't even got to show off. Because you kind of showing off low-key flex. Rich people move in silence. I mean, of course, because of safety. Everybody put an S in the chat for safety. I hope you know why. I mean, it's not because it's cool. It's just for safety. I mean, that's a given. You have to. When people find out that you really getting $500,000 every 30 minutes, their mind is going to be so blown. Like, you really make $500,000 every 30 minutes and every hour you make a milli. Once you start hearing stuff like that, some people, I mean, they can't clap it up. They can't congratulate at that point. It's just like, oh man, you make $500,000 a minute. But some people, I mean, it's a conversation that's not discussed, but some people really make $500,000 every 30 minutes. So you think somebody that makes $500,000 every 30 minutes can hang around somebody that's unemployed? Oh no, that unemployed person will tear that person up like a tiger. They'll tear that person up like an intruder that hopped in a zoo. Value your life over an image. Forget an image. Either you're living or you're not. Either you're clean or you're not. Either you use $8 body wash or you don't. I mean, I feel like when you start to pay $8 for body wash, you can smell good without cologne. I'm gonna give you guys a gem. My favorite body wash is called Harry's. Who knows? One day I might create my own body wash. But Harry's, shout out to Harry's. They always got it on sale for about $7.49. Long as your body wash costs about $7, you good. Instead of getting motivated, people get jealous. And that's the problem. I agree 100%. And that's the problem. Please don't show people your assets. It's called beeping for a reason. Yep, I agree 100%. That's a problem. Instead of getting motivated, they get jealous. Man, I'm going to share a story. I met a guy. He had a McLaren GT. And, I really was like, yo, this is one of my favorite cars. It was one of the most beautiful conversations I ever had in my life. And I don't even have a McLaren. But the fact that I'd done my research, I know about the car, like I know about, so much about the car. Like, we had one of the most pleasant conversations, and I don't even have a McLaren. But I just love that particular model. It's the McLaren GT. I love the GT. It was one of the best conversations I ever had in my life. And I don't have the keys. He has the keys. So that's the beauty of, really getting inspired and motivated. Who knows? The GT might drop. I don't know. Right, you gotta get motivated for others' success. Never hate. It's always simple. See, people want to complicate life, and that's why they live a complicated life, because that's what they want. If you guys want to hear the realest gem ever, we're gonna finish this live. Put a 44 in the chat, and we're gonna bring this live to an end. Let it breathe. Keep grinding. Eventually, you'll win. I agree. The realest gem ever is people that live a rough life. They want to live a rough life. That's what they want. People that live a drama-packed life, they want to live a drama-packed life. People that want to get shot at every weekend, they want to get shot at every weekend. Not everybody's an innocent bystander from a ricochet bullet. A lot of people, they want this. They want what they receive, and they get what they receive. But they want it. You can't feel sorry for people that want to be a jerk. They want to hold a rollie in front of your face, knowing you work at Popeyes. At the end of the day, I mean, we can't have no emotion. We got to let that person live their life, and we just got to focus on living ours. But when it's all said and done, I mean, a lot of people are jerks. They want to spike the touchdown in front of your face. You feel me? If something happened and is in their favor and they have a touchdown, they literally want to spike the touchdown in front of your face. Shout out to my man Jeremy Cox in the building. And I just feel like